This is a Kurdish Peshmerga position overlooking Iraqi government-controlled territory around 20 kilometers north of Mosul. Peshmerga and Iraqi government forces worked together to defeat ISIL in this area. It's calm now, but the Peshmerga describe their relationship with pro-government Shia militias as like neighbors who don't trust each other at all. Those flags you can see are flags for Hashad al-Shabi, Shia militia forces that are loyal to the Iraqi government. Now, I'm standing on a berm that separates those forces from Kurdish Peshmerga forces. The Peshmerga pushed forward around 6 kilometers during the battle to retake Mosul, and they were supposed to have pulled back according to an agreement with the government, but they haven't. And that has huge implications for a referendum on Kurdish independence here, scheduled for September. This is Bashiqa, one of numerous towns and villages that the Peshmerga took control of after defeating ISIL here late last year. Residents from the Sunni Arab community and minorities such as the Christians, Yazidi and Kakai say Iraqi government forces failed to defend them against ISIL.
The Kurdish regional government is the one that embraced us. They supported us and stepped in to defend us against ISIL. I will vote for independence.
The Kurds have spared no effort to help us. This is not a disputed territory anymore. This town is already an integral part of the KRG.
At a gathering last month of Sunni Arab tribal sheikhs, Kurdish regional government president Masoud Barzani promised them security and an independent Kurdish region. These are Sunni Arabs waving Kurdish flags at a rally supporting Kurdish independence. One man says, "We don't want Shia militias interfering in affairs on the borders of the KRG."
After ISIL was pushed back from these territories that were retaken by the Peshmerga, they became Kurdish land. We believe that the Shia militias are backed by Iran and serve the interests of Iran. Most of the Iraqi security forces are Shia, and they might make problems for the referendum to be held, but we are ready and prepared to fight back.
Iraqi Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi acknowledges the KRG has a constitutional right to a referendum, but he and top military commanders in the US-led coalition fighting ISIL say September is too early.
Until now, the Iraqi government and others, including the neighboring Turkish government, have opposed Kurdish independence in Iraq, so the referendum might lead to cutting of ties or even confrontation.
The vital role that Kurdish forces played in the victory over ISIL around Mosul is undisputed. But a reinvigorated drive towards independence from the Kurds presents another challenge to the central government in Baghdad, and one that some analysts and politicians say could cause more political conflict and even military action. Charles Stratford, Al Jazeera, Bashiqa, Northern Iraq.